I mean, we thought that we were on the highway to peace, really. It was within our reach. Within a few years, we would live in peace. We didn't really, I didn't, and I don't think Israeli people really went through a process to understand what were the implications of what peace would mean, what real peace would mean. I remember going 1 week after Rabin's assassination, there was sort of a memorial get-together on the biggest public square in Tel Aviv, which was actually renamed after, was called, before that it was called the Square of the Kings of Israel, Kikar Malchei Israel, and a week after Rabin's assassination it was renamed Rabin Square. And I went there to a sort of a protest, or sort of a manifestation for peace. And there were lots of people there. And there was a guy who came up to me, and I was wearing a kippah like I am now. I'm religiously observant. And this guy said to me, he looked at me and I said, "What?" And he said, "You have no place here." And I didn't really understand. And I said, "What do you mean?" And he said, "You're one of them. You're one of those people who killed him, who killed Rabin. So you have no place here."
And in that context, I began to ask a lot of questions. Everything's okay, everything's fine. Matter of fact, everything's not okay. So what do you do about it? And what is your future? Where are you going to go? What is the future of the people?
And it's impossible one day to have between us as a Palestinian and the other side, the opposite, the Israeli, any kind of peace, because these people, they don't want to have any peace with us. They want our land, they want our cities, they want everything, and they want to put their hands and to take over. They want a land with no human being on top of it.
It's not reconciliation has to deal with forgiveness, with repentance, with justice and peace.
People involved here are, in this region, often are guarded. Even if they want to believe in something, they're very guarded, and they don't dare to put themselves out there because as I said, just putting yourself out there is challenging, and also in a way makes you more vulnerable, a lot more vulnerability.
You have to recognize that the other person is a human being, people, that they are like you. But that's very threatening.
Opening ourselves up to hope and even to believing in something feels very vulnerable, and it's a challenge.
And you realize it's a very hard road and challenging and demanding of you, and in that process of the choices that you do or you take, you lose friends, you lose family members, you're going to be misunderstood, and people are going to say things about you.
My personal story and the story of Jews in Europe today is still one of real ambivalence about how open you can be about being Jewish, and to what extent you have to hide it sometimes, or at least be very discreet about it, and the difficulty of living a life of, to what extent am I still hiding?
Try to accept people and their diversity, different opinions.
The way I understand dignity is about the responsibility that we have to another to ensure that he lives with dignity.
Because the reality of the life of the people provoke you and demand from you or compel you to address the issue.